Good morning, people of the British Southern Cameroons, citizens of Ambazonia. Today na number 5 day for the month for June 2019. My name na Capo Daniel. This one na my daily podcast for una. 9 human rights organizations, including Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, RADAC, World Organization Against Torture, and many others, they appeal for United Nations Regional Office for Central Africa, where it briefed the United Nations Security Council about the situation in Central Africa. Them say do an opportunity for put Cameroon formally in front of the Security Council for stop the humanitarian crisis where it become worse every day by day.
People are saying, no, why should we protest with francophones out there? Please, let's make the difference. As of now, everyone knows that MAURICE Kamto, they are fighting for a regime change. Everyone knows that us, Ambazonia separatists, want to fight to get off. And all of us, we have common enemy. And that common enemy, it is Paul Biya.
The first thing I want to talk now say, make activism let leaders meet and lead. Our job now for assist the leaders and for help the revolution. Not before begin take decision the way if it affect the entire struggle. Some certain decision the way one person take them if it affect every other thing where any other person to do them and the entire struggle as a whole. We no fit dey ask our population me then go join francophone them for a political campaign against Paul Biya. Mark Barata, you are completely wrong. Our fight for restoration and independence is not a fight for regime change. Our common enemy with La République du Cameroon citizens is not Mr. Paul Biya. It is the state of our national territory. The problem we have is not a problem of a regime. It is a problem of colonialization, a recolonization and annexation of our territory. That is the problem we have. That is the root cause we are fighting to resolve. We cannot pull our people back to start fighting for regime change, to lure them in a false pursuit with MAURICE Kamto, who have sworn that over a dead body, say not only over a dead body will Southern Cameroon ever attain independence. We cannot blink. At the time when Thibault Nagy, the Americans, are talking about certain Southern Cameroonians still having the feelings of living together, we cannot be demonstrating that we want to participate in political movement with La République du Cameroon citizens in any shape or form. We cannot blink before the international community. We need to send an unequivocal message to them that we have rejected the system of La République du Cameroon. We do not want to be equally yoked with their citizens in any shape or form. This is the same logic behind us telling our citizens not to participate in any political election in La République du Cameroon. If not be so, why would we tell them they no go vote for simply talk say me what people then go vote for MAURICE Kamto? There is a reason why we reject any shape of political participation with the citizens or the people of the La République du Cameroon. We must demonstrate that the people cannot live together anymore. I want to remind Mark Barata say Southern Cameroonians they don't burn La République du Cameroon, their flags, their passport as a symbol to demonstrate to the world that the relationship is irreparable. Those national symbols of La République du Cameroon represent a symbol of oppression to our people. That is why we burn them. That is why we ask our boys to remove them everywhere in Ambazonia. We cannot be officially seen as going to participate with that flag in any shape or form. No, the idea that we have to demonstrate that we are common, we being a good neighbors, no get any bearings. Now a compromise for our aspiration during the time where we fight for separate. Nationalism now an exclusive theory. It means say any country get right for live at itself. We no get no obligation for demonstrate for become a good neighbor. We go build a war between ourselves and La République du Cameroon due to our history with them. After demonstrating that we can never be with these people by burning their flags, we cannot reverse it. Mark Barata, we cannot go back again and say we can walk alongside with that flag. No, we can't do that. Until we have our independence, we can talk about that. We know if we come into that fallacy of false argument for lure our people at a time when we have the highest international observation from the United Nations Security Council. We cannot demonstrate that. We call on Southern Cameroonians in America not to participate in any protest march with La République du Cameroon citizens. They should not do so, not because we hate them. This is not a fight against the citizens of La République du Cameroon. It does not mean that going there will show that it is not a fight against them. Going there will be participating politically with its citizens. It will be demonstrating the contrary of what we are trying to demonstrate in ground zero by rejecting their symbols and rejecting any form of association in a formal way that can be classified as political participation. More not forget, say, political participation be one of the conditions the way they be laid out for the case for Banjul will be winner. So now we know if we reverse our gains. For safeguard our revolution, we need to demonstrate, say, we don't want any sort or any form of association as a result or as a demonstration of our revolt against that system and its people. These are two people, and our people have decided that we want to be separate. Our people. The nation is not an isolated concept. The nation is a nation of a people, the state of the people. Our will to remain as a separate people, to exist as an independent people. We shall be independent in our manifestation. We shall not be independent when we manifest politically together with or alongside with the people of La République du Cameroon. We have seen Sheikh Kavi go and stand on top of La République du Cameroon flag like an objection, like a mockery, the same way they are mocking us. We cannot be seen by the international community working side by side with La République du Cameroon for a common purpose within the system or within that Cameroon's confine. At the time when Americans are saying there is a possibility of that happening, we should be demonstrating the contrary. I want to take this opportunity for appeal for all Southern Cameroonians. So we must stop this thing say over Sabi where all man they want do all thing. We must be able to submit ourselves to certain leaders to lead. Now the only way that way we as a people can survive and can be effective. Not be all man feel lead at the same time. Not be all man give the same out instructions them. All man way the one take certain crucial decisions that you need for consult. Once again, I will tell you again an inconvenient truth. Eric Tato have been in his action working as an agent of La République du Cameroon. He has committed war crimes by giving instruction for the dismemberment of Southern Cameroonians, asking people to gari janja moto. That is a crime against humanity. That is a crime against Amazonia. That is a war crime. Eric Tato association with this struggle only tax us as people associated to his advocacy for war crimes. He has to dissociate himself from this struggle unless he publicly denounced the dismemberment of the hands of Southern Cameroonians and the attack against students. It has to stop. Make no mistake, we not reject the crimes against our people from La République du Cameroon, can't tolerate the one way be instigated by our own people. Never. We cannot do that. I don't know the influence of Agbo Bala to Mr. Mark Barata because there have been speculation and doubt or wondering what happened when Agbo Bala went and visited you. I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but we know exactly what Agbo Bala and Fontem Niba told Mancho BBC in prison. We know exactly what they be signed before the one come out, say they no go ever support independence and they go facilitate federalism. We don't see that document, we don't hear about what they don't talk for other detainees, and we'll be very, very concerned about the influence Mark Barata with you behaving as though Eric Tato is your handler. We cannot turn a revolution for the life of 8 million and the millions unborn into political expediency. We must respect our leaders. We must submit ourselves and be able to lead our people to submit themselves. All of us cannot lead at the same time. There is a social responsibility for those who have taken the mantle and taken upon themselves the duty to represent the aspiration and the voice of the millions of Amazonia. You have to be responsible for what you say. I call on all Amazonia and for America for desist from any political participation with the citizens of La République du Cameroon because of the need for us to distinguish ourselves and separate ourselves as a people, not as an attack on La République du Cameroon citizens. May we stand strong, may we demonstrate as Obama be talk when the people will demonstrate and make it impossible for any political compromise. Then we will have our independence and our freedom. May God bless you now. May our revolution be short. May our independence, freedom, and democracy in Southern Cameroon be forever. God bless you now. Capo Daniel signing out.